A very warm greetings to all our viewers. We are back yet again with the analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty based on NeoWave. With us is our expert Hussain. Welcome, Hussain. Tell us how's it looking for the coming week.
Hi, sir. So Bank Nifty had a good, bounce in comparison to Nifty, and we'll talk about it.
Mhm.
Just like our earlier videos, we'll just do a quick 1 minute recap. Okay?
Sure.
When we had met last, we had considered two cases. Case one was for continuation.
Mhm.
We expected कि अगर ये मार्केट नीचे की तरफ कंटिन्यू करता है तो 48,160, 47,850, 47,200 के हमने ये तीन टारगेट दिए हुए थे। सर हुआ क्या कि मार्केट नीचे की तरफ तो गया मंडे के दिन वी वेंट अप टिल 47,898 समवेयर इन बिटवीन द फर्स्ट टू नंबर्स दैट वी हैड गिवन। ठीक है, we had given a case two and we had always said that if a market is going directionally, at no point do you want any kind of swing high to be taken out. It would be your first indication that something is changing.
Hmm. Hmm.
So to stay objective, we had said that from where we are now, this is where we were on, when we met last on this big candle, red one. So we had said that keep an eye on 49,500, 49,800 and 50,500. अगर ये levels कुछ ऐसा breach होते हैं ना तो it's your first indication that something is changing. सर
Right.
अभी हुआ क्या था कि market had gone only so much down. It had opened मतलब 49 सॉरी 47,898 तक मार्केट गया था।
Mhm.
वहां से वी हैड अ रिकवरी टू 49,459, okay, which was somewhere close to this earlier swing high that we had given. It was, this is I'm talking about our spot chart. It was almost a 1,500 point recovery until Thursday. Friday ke din we had a gap down, sir, which was, many would have been taken by surprise. The weekly gains were also little tarnished. About a 1,100 point drop from Thursday's high to Friday's low, giving us a net movement in the week of about 640 points. I'm taking this from Monday's low to Friday's closing. Okay. Now, based on this information, so what can we see in the week to come? To discuss that, we will move to a 75-minute time frame. Just give me 1 second to adjust my chart so it becomes a little easy to view. Okay, ciao. There. So on the day chart, we
Mhm.
can see that there is a good chance a swing high will be created at 49,459. So in essence, क्या है sir, that 49,500 level will has behaved as a resistance,
Right.
and this level will be important in the time to come. Okay, if we see this on a 75-minute time frame, this is what I am talking about.
What about the BD trend line? What you have drawn? Breaking that.
That's right. That's right. That's, I'll just
So that
reduce
would be
my
little
chart a
earlier
little.
than 49,500, right?
No, so this high is D is about
No, no,
49.
but the trend line which you have drawn, that would get broken
Yeah,
earlier than that, right?
that's right, sir. That's right. That's right. I thought you were asking for a level, but you are absolutely right. This BD trend line will be important. If you want the dates, I would be taking that of 7 Jan high, and this will be of the Thursday high, 16 Jan high. Okay, those are the 2 points that I'm connecting.
Right.
So from a pattern perspective, my day chart is still negative. Okay, nothing is changed on the day chart.
Mhm.
On the 75-minute time frame, I can see that prices are in the range of again that 49,459 and 47,898, which is Monday's low and Thursday's high. Prices are over here. I want to pay some close attention to a 15-minute chart because we are considering this as an E leg.
Mhm.
If at all we see prices are contracting, there is a good chance we may see some kind of pattern being formed over there. However, it is early to say right now on a 15-minute chart because all I have is a violent move to the downside. Hence, I will choose to be slightly patient. Let's see what happens. थोड़ा range bound movement भी अगर हुआ तो चलेगा. Let us identify a pattern over here. Let's see what happens यहाँ पे. इफ वी आर एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई दिस पैटर्न सर, तो फिर ये 49,500 का लेवल जो है ये टूटेगा,
Mm-hmm.
प्राइजेस में कम समवेयर इन दिस विसिनिटी ऑल द वे टुवर्ड्स 50,050। सर इतना होने देते हैं, एज द वेव स्ट्रक्चर चेंजेस, प्राइस एक्शन थोड़ा और मिलता है हमें ड्यूरिंग द वीक, आई कैन ऑलवेज अपडेट ऑन द चैनल, क्योंकि अभी हमें इतना ही दिख रहा है। वी कैन ओनली एनालाइज बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट इंफॉर्मेशन वी हैव, एंड वी आर इन अ डायनामिक
Yeah.
मार्केट, थिंग्स चेंज एवरी डे।
Yep.
So
Makes
to
sense.
stay objective, we are
Mm-hmm.
also taking our second case. If we see continuous fall, now just notice I am not ending wave E over here. Okay, it is
Okay.
still on, it is not over. There is no indication. To see that, I will be paying attention to a 15-minute chart.
Mm-hmm.
If I see further thrust to the downside, अगर ये 48,200 48,100 के आसपास आता है तो ठीक है, आई कुड बी एक्सपेक्टिंग समथिंग लाइक दैट। ओके। However, if that fall is intense and it continues with thrust, breaks the prior swing low of
Mm.
47,898, then I know that market wants to go further down. It is in
Correct.
continuation.
Correct.
In that case, 47,400 is the next target that I would be looking at.
Okay.
Okay. These would be my two cases on Bank Nifty. I will just summarize. I'm looking for some evidence over here or some formation of a pattern that tells me yes, यहां से कोई ऊपर का thrust आ सकता है।
Mm-hmm.
If that happens, 49,500 to 50,050 is a possibility, might even be more, of course we will update. If I see continued thrust below this level of Monday, that is Monday's low 47,898, which
Mm-hmm.
means market intends to go further, we could go to 47,400.
Sure.
I will move to Nifty, sir. We'll start with the day chart and do a quick 1 minute recap. Okay. Just little under the weather, so please excuse my voice.
No.
So Nifty had a very different movement in comparison to Bank Nifty.
Mm-hmm.
When we met last, we had considered two cases on the 75-minute time frame.
Right.
And once we go to 75, I live in market out. We
Mm-hmm.
had considered that we might be in a running flat wave B. Hence, wave C is still pending. If 23,344 is breached, there is a good chance we could go to 23,187, 22,900 may be seen. So on Monday, we had made a low of 23,047. Of course, just like Bank Nifty, Nifty had also made some recovery. Thursday's high was 23,391. Somewhere you can say, sir, about the 23,400 level.
Right.
Friday का जो gap down था, sir, it had taken market down to 23,100. We
Uh-huh.
had seen a net movement of about 150 points, which is from Monday's low to Friday's closing. Market had spent time in a range of 23,391 to 23,47. So now based on this information, what can I see in the week to come? To discuss that, we will go to the 75-minute time frame. I'm just adjusting my chart. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. So from a pattern perspective, there is some kind of overlap over here. Okay. There, I cannot ignore it. I may not be highly encouraged by it. So
Mm.
why I'm saying I'm not very encouraged by it, because if this is of significance, this 23,391 high, if it is of significance, it will change my analysis from a ABC flat to a triangle. Okay. But before I take this as a triangle, I need to have some evidence. Now, what is that, sir? As a NeoWave analyst, if I'm considering this as a triangle, I must see thrust towards this quadrant over here.
Right.
So basically, this should be taken out and this should be taken out.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
I'll just do that again. There's a lot of marking while I was explaining that. Give me 1 second. So if I consider this as a triangle
Mm-hmm.
over here, I must see evidence that is market or rather prices must go in thrust breaking this high of Thursday and at least coming till here. Okay, this is what I would expect. So I want evidence in the nature of some kind of movement, some kind of thrust
Mhm.
towards 23,350, 23,391. That is over here. I want some thrust, I mean prices moving towards here जल्दी में. अगर ऐसा होता है सर, prices may push towards 23,600, may even go towards 23,700. Okay, both these levels may be taken out.
Right.
To stay objective, again, ये जो हमारा मंडे का लो है 23,047, अगर वो ब्रीच होता है, सेलिंग कंटिन्यू रहती है, 22,900 भी हम देख सकते हैं.
Okay.
We have a very big event, sir, coming, our budget, and hence I would be a little cautious in the coming week. Let us see, we have some kind of a pattern over here. Market has taken a pause, minus the Friday surprise. अगर ऐसा कुछ होता है, it would be nice to play or some kind of, एक ठहराव आ जाएगा सर in the fall, especially since we have a big event coming. This would be my analysis on Nifty.
Great. So this week you are expecting a bigger movement relatively.
Sir, last week market had stayed very, very tight, sir. All just like 300 point movement, you can say from low to high. इतना
Right.
मजा नहीं आया था sir. I mean, I love trending market, whether it's up or down.
Mhm.
Sideways market थोड़ा difficult हो जाता है.
Yep.
Uh, but yes, if you ask me, I would like to see some upside movement, given that I have some kind of overlap over here. I
Mhm.
will, however, be cautious. This is not very encouraging. So I want to see evidence. I want to see thrust. I will go to a lower chart and I will be looking for some swing highs to be broken with thrust. If
Okay.
that happens, yes, 23,600 is a high probability. But I will be cautious on this low also. We had already taken this one out over here.
Mhm.
तो अगर ये नीचे की तरफ जाना चाहता है सर, तो we'll play according to that. So I'm just going to be a little cautious in the coming week.
Great. Great. Great.
जी.
Sounds good. So thanks so much for this analysis. I hope our viewers would benefit from it. Please take your own decision. There is no recommendation for any trades from our end. It's just analysis based on what we know of NeoWave. Wishing all of you a very, very successful and profitable trading week ahead. Enjoy and have fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.